What's up guys, this is WBO Wombat here again, and I'm here to explain a different kind of customization. It's called anti-attack. Anti-attack Beyblades are a special kind of customization specifically designed to counter attack types. They rely on heavy weight combined with metal wheels that have moderate attack power and recoil, and aggressive performance tips to act like a tank kind of Beyblade. Now you might be thinking, why use anti-attack instead of just normal defense? Well, like I just mentioned, anti-attackers have moderate amounts of aggression, so they can KO stamina types as well, and they also work just as well against attack types as a normal defense type does, so it gives you more coverage against other Beyblade opponents. Alright, so let's go over some of the parts that you would use when making an anti-attack type. Since anti-attack types are supposed to be heavy, you should always use a metal face heavy or a metal stone face heavy if you're using 0G. As for metal wheel, you want something with moderate aggression and recoil and is also pretty heavy. So stuff like Basalt or Twisted and Diablo or Zerago for 0G. For your clear wheel, you're going to want something that's pretty heavy and defensive, so Curbex usually works best, but Aquario and Bull will work just as well most of the time. For your spin track, you're going to want something heavy and bulky, like R145 or BD145. SA165 could work as well, but these two generally work better. Lastly, your performance tip should be a rubber flat variant. This will give it its aggressive movement pattern and also a lot of grip. If you have an aggressive CS or an aggressive RSF, RV, something like that, it could also work as well, but RFs are usually recommended. Ever since Libra was banned from Limited doesn't really have a good anti-attack type, although Scythe 85 RF can be used to hit things with the scythes. Now these combos are only for MFB, and theoretically anti-attack could work in Plastics or Burst or HMS, but no such combos have ever really been discovered for Plastics or Burst as of yet, and in HMS you can make an anti-attack, but you're usually better off just using a straight up attack type. Now I'll talk about some of the launch techniques to use anti-attack effectively. It's one of the most difficult types to use in my opinion. Against stamina types, use sliding shoot like you would for a normal attack type. Same for defense, unless it's like same spin RDF and you might be able to tornado stall it out. Against anything that moves, whether it's attack, a tornado stall, or another anti-attack type, you've got to like pay close attention to what your opponent's doing. You should ridge watch, because you've got the weight advantage. If you hit them head on, there's a good chance that they'll be KO'd and you won't. If they do the sliding shoot, try to do the sliding shoot too to hit them so you don't get hit on the inside. Now something I should probably point out is anti-attacks in the current metagame. Anti-attack combos are kinda rare to see today, not because they're difficult to use, but because they've fallen out of use. Stamina types are now heavier and more difficult to KO with an anti-attack wheel, and stuff like Diablo and Zerago loses the weight advantage any attackers need to compete with the best attack type Wyvang. The majority of stamina combos in Limited are also too tall for Scythe to reach on a short track, and most competitive Limited combos weigh the same or more than Scythe, also negating the weight advantage. So despite being pretty situational combos nowadays, anti-attack is a concept every competitive blader should know. To review, the strengths of anti-attackers are that they are aggressive enough to KO stamina types, can defeat attack types more consistently than if you went for the attack versus attack matchup, and they also get similar win rates to defense types when facing an opposing attack type. So yeah, this has been a video explaining anti-attack in standard and limited basically. I'll see you next time. If you have any suggestions on what concepts I should cover in a new video, just leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you later.